Hello there, Aries, and happy New Year. This is your January forecast, your love reading by me, Bella, the Secret Psychic, for January 2017. And I truly do hope you have a really good year. So, how I work is I work with my spirit guides. So, it's my guides pretty much answering your question today, or this general overview, I should say, on what to look out for. I feel here over the Christmas period, particularly the later part of it, for a lot of you Aries, you really have done some soul searching, particularly around connections or just any disappointment that you've had when it comes to love, but making real changes. And for those who've been in connections where there's been deep-rooted disconnections that have been going on for a while, it is you that is changing now, and not necessarily you waiting on that other person to change. You very much have a different perspective. And for some Aries, you've had a very dramatic spiritual awakening that has just transformed you. Like it's almost like something else has impacted you, and you've gone, no, I need to progress differently. I'm not going to carry this sadness for myself or for another person. I'm not going to be waiting. And you really mean it. Basically, that fire that burns inside of every Aries is going to just flame out, but in a superb way. Because when you do that, not only do you heal yourself, you will be given almost a gift from the universe, really, in you finding love that is right for you, better for you, lifts you, makes you feel like you're on cloud nine, changes you. Like there's a lot of change happening for you. Even you, the way that you approach things, how you are, how you handle things, good and bad, all being purged out of you. Basically, there's a calmness, but with that calmness, which will frighten, let's say, particularly those who have been not so good to you because they haven't seen that side of you, because they've crossed the line. But that calmness is needed. And as you do that, you will cut away all that doesn't serve you in love. And that includes those of you who have been having, if you're single and you've been having those kind of connections where they've been very casual, you're like, no more, nah. Let that kind of cathartic change happen within you, because it's a blessing. I don't even feel for a lot of you that you'll feel sad about it. I just feel here that you just feel calm, like this serene, divine almost, knowing that the universe has your back on this one and that you're not going to be left out in the cold. And then you just start putting plans into action. So for those of you who are in strong long-term connections who are thinking about leaving them, you put it into action, you put it into progress, you just progress and march through it. All the practical stuff, the money matters, get sorted out, and you do it pretty darn quick, because for you want to leave that situation pretty darn quick, because you've got, out of that calmness, some great stuff is coming to you. Plus you've seen this video and Bella's told you some good stuff is coming to you also as well, which is super important for you to know. So for a lot of you also as well, but guys are saying for those of you who have kids as well, it's a better environment for you to be making that shift. So again, I don't even think that you'll think about it in that way. You'll just see the bigger picture. You'll see it from another perspective, basically, when you'll say, I've got this, and they will be fine. And I think it's important for those of you, because it's come up as being very specific with those of you with children who are leaving a connection, that it is necessary for you to do that. And know that confidence that you've got with you is only going to help you see how actually the difference you will make is a positive and not a negative by making the moves you're making. Obviously this is a January reading, but just to let you know that as we progress into the year, the very thing that you have been searching for that was not in a connection that you had to leave is waiting for you. You will find it this year, because this is a foundation year. It's a number 1 year. It's the start of a new 9-year life cycle. Keep moving, keep flowing, keep trusting your intuition. Do not suffer any fools. And for those who are leaving connections, superficial or long-term ones, some of them may try to stop you from going, but I don't see you turning yourself back. I don't see you listening necessarily to what they have to say. I just see you going, no, I'm done. I'm starting my new 9-year life cycle in a very different way, with optimism. And it will be their karmic lesson to learn that they should have perhaps acted and done things different and sooner and better for you, because you are a marvellous Aries. And actually, that passion is what they're going to lose out on. but you're going to put your passion basically into yourself, into that self-nurturing aspect. Walk tall, walk proud, my guides are saying, because trust me, it's the best decision you've made. I feel this reading's probably for a select few, but I feel for those who are meant to see this and understand, particularly when they are disconnecting from a scenario, will know exactly what I mean. And for those who are single, you'll be choosing and waiting and not necessarily rushing into finding a connection that is weak. You'll be waiting for the one that is solid and more secure. And actually, you don't have to wait too long until that arrives. So this is about knowing thyself. This is about experiencing that spirituality, that divine change in you, that kind of calmness, and that you are not letting anybody put your fire out, not like you did, especially in the later parts of last year, that actually you're going to allow that to burn, that you're like the phoenix, you're going to rise from the ashes. So I do hope that's resonated with those who were supposed to see that today, and I do appreciate you coming and listening to me. And if you want to know more about my services, please look below or join my Facebook community, or just search for me at my website if you want a private reading at bellathesecretpsychic.com. And I really hope you have a really awesome, happy new year. Take care. Bye-bye.